guys and welcome back to my channel. Okay, so today I'm going to be talking to you guys about like 5 things I wish I knew before I started my cake business. Yes, so if you have a cake business or you're about to start one, or you're thinking you may start one in the nearest future, or you just like to see pretty girls talk about, just random things. This video is for you. So today we're going to be talking about 5 things I wish I knew before starting a cake business. So background story, yeah? Okay, so I started my cake business when I was in medical school and I was in 2nd year. So it wasn't very easy for me. Like I had to juggle school and cake and everything. So those 5 things are really important to me and I think they would help you. So number 1 is focus on customer relationship. Okay, if you know me personally, yeah, I seem like I'm fun and outgoing on camera, but not really. I'm very shy and very introverted. Like normally if there are more than 2 or 3 people in this room, I'll just sit and be like, oh hello, hi. Like I don't say much just because I know by these videos where I talk I see like maybe like my mouth is sharp, but normally I'm not a very like good relationship person. Like I'm not like a people person. Yeah, I think that's the word. I'm not a people person. I'm like very introverted and into myself. I normally would not strike a conversation with you except you do first. Like so customer relationship was something I found very difficult to do at first because I really don't know how to like make friends with people except like I really do like you and I don't like that many. Oh, I like people, but I don't know, my friendship is very deep, so like just okay. So the cocoa of this gist is that I found it very difficult to like have like cordial, not like cordial, but like actual like maintain relationships and like say hello, how was your day, like thank you for patronizing me the last time, because not because I don't appreciate the patronage or anything, but because I'm shy. So when somebody orders from me, like some people even think maybe they see me and I don't say hello, because sometimes I can't actually remember the face. Other times I'm just shy. Like yeah, I look like I'm walking around, I'm really confident, but I'm shy. Shyness is killing me. That's why I'm not talking. So if you're not a people person, try, because I've really learned over time to be able to cultivate customer relationships. Be nice to them, say nice things even when maybe they're not very nice. Just be, say hello, good morning, how was your day, okay, what cake would you like, can I suggest something else? Be kind, because you don't have like a customer service representative. It's just you in your business for now. So like try as much as possible to strike conversations, not just back and forth with your customer. Okay, so that's number 1. Focus on customer relationship. Number 2, nail down your recipes and know exactly what you make. This is very, very important. So if you're starting a cake business or you have a cake business, nail down your recipes. Know that, okay, this is the recipe I have for chocolate cake, or this is what I have for vanilla, and this is how it's done. Don't switch it. Let's say, for example, let me give you an example. I make 12, I don't make 6 cupcakes. If you want to order 6 cupcakes, I can't. That's because the recipe I have makes exactly 12. And like I don't have to taste the cupcake to know what you're going to get. So when I have like a recipe and I bake it, it's going to make me exactly 12 cupcakes. I don't need to taste it first, or like I don't know if you get, I know what the outcome is going to be. I know what it's going to taste like because I made it several other times. And switching it, trying to maybe half the recipe or double it, like is what gets you into problems most of the times, because usually the outcome is not the same, because maybe you overstirred or you understirred, or you did something, maybe something slightly wrong, and that will show in your cupcakes or in your baked goods. So you want to make sure you nail down your recipe. This is the recipe I use for chocolate cakes, this is the recipe I use for red velvet cakes. So like nail down your recipe and know how much it gives you, and don't budge. When customer says, oh please I want 6, I don't budge. I make minimum of 12. That's because if you say, okay, let me make an exception for this person, I make 6, and maybe it turns out weird, those people won't come back again and they're going to badmouth your business and say, oh, our cupcakes are very weird, even though it got weird because like you were trying to switch the recipe for that person. So know what's good for your business and have specific things you don't do. Like for example, I don't switch recipes. This is what it makes. Oh, can I get 12? No, you can't get 12. Can I get 9? You can't get 9. Can I get 15? You can't get 15. You can get 12. You can get 24. You can get 36. That's how I know how to work. So like make sure you have standard recipes you use. So that's it. So number 1, focus on customer relationship. Number 2, make sure you nail down your recipes. Number 3, know what you offer. This is very important. Let me give you an example. So when I first started my cake business, some customers will come to me and be like, oh, hello, I want a cake, so, fondant, cream, whatever. And then when you ask them what flavor, they'll be like, they want passion fruit coconut. What the fuck is that? Okay. So what I do is, okay, I'll go to YouTube and check, are there like maybe recipes I can make that passion fruit and coconut? And usually those recipes, you've not made them before. So if you're doing it for the first time there with that customer, like, you don't want to know what is going to come out. So like, it's a gamble, and you don't want to be gambling with your business, because you want to be making sure money. You want your customers to know like you offer good services. You don't want to be gambling. Number 2, if you decide, okay, let me taste this, let me make a sample for me to taste before I make for the customer. How many customers will you do that for? It's a waste of time basically, and a waste of money. So how many people will you do that for? So some customers will come to me and maybe like they went to a hotel and maybe a pastry chef made maybe a lemon poppy seed cake and they loved it. So now they come to me and say, oh, I want a lemon poppy seed cake. Okay, so I'll start looking for how to make lemon poppy seed cake. Especially if you're not a pastry chef, or you didn't go to like culinary school and you're just like a cake decorator who learns like cake decor. There's a difference between a pastry chef and like a cake decorator. There's a difference. Okay, so usually an alternative, let me give you what I do sometimes. So when customers like that come to me and say, okay, for example, I want a lemon poppy seed cake. What I do is, for example, I tell them that, okay, so this is how it's going to be. I can make you a poppy seed cake with lemon filling. I have a way of incorporating poppy seed into my vanilla cakes that'll make it will still be nice and fluffy and wonderful, and then I'm going to make a lemon filling. So if you're expecting it to taste like the one you tasted in a certain hotel, it won't taste like that. This is my own cake, and it's a poppy seed cake with a lemon filling. So find a way to make it into like cakes you can incorporate like some things into, and maybe make a filling. That way it will give you like you're like more rest assured of what your customer is getting without you making samples first. So, and if you don't want to do that, for example, what I do for sure is I have a list of cake flavors I offer. I offer red velvet, vanilla, banana. Just have a list. If they want something else outside of that, then you can explain to them this is how it goes. But have a list of this is the definite things I offer. Yeah? I hope that makes sense now. It's just back and so. Number 1, focus on customer relationship. Number 2, note down your recipes. Number 3, have a definite list of what you offer. Number 4, be certain of your cost price. Oh Jesus, I wish I knew this before I started my cake business. I used to give prices according to my moods. That's not how you want to do, because that way your business won't survive. What helped me was, at that time, like I was still getting pocket money from my parents, so I didn't really need the money that much. I was just, it was just flex money and stuff. So it was easy for me to do trial and error. But if you have a business that you want to grow and you want it to survive, like especially this pandemic time, these hard times, what you want to do is to be certain of your cost price. You know how much this thing costs. So you know that, okay, for example, if a customer wants this and they want ×2 of it, like, and then you can say, oh, okay, then maybe you can double it. This is how much it costs, and this is how much I want to earn. That way you can add like the cost price, and you can add like the price of miscellaneous and logistics and how much you want to earn. For example, do you pay yourself $10 per hour, and with this cake, like it will take you 1 hour to make, so that way like you can add $10, so you know your definite cost price. That way you'll be able to add and subtract and be able to give your customers the price and not cheat yourself, and at the same time you won't be cheating the customer or be giving different customers different prices for the same product. Does that make sense? And I'm not blabbing. Okay, so number 5, quality is important. I could make this into a song and dance to it. Okay, no, I don't know how to dance it. And I don't know how to sing songs. Okay, quality is important. Know the things to go cheap on. Let me give you an example. Okay, so this thing I learned it about 3 to 4 years after starting my cake business, and I learned it on a blog. I can't remember what blog, but like the person was saying that you can take your, for example, let me do the chocolate cake. You can take your chocolate cake from a great chocolate cake to a spectacular chocolate cake with just extra $2 or extra $1. Let me tell you how you do that. Okay, so what you do is, for example, chocolate cake, cocoa powders are very important in chocolate cake. The quality of cocoa powder you use, what kind of cocoa powder? Is it natural cocoa powder? Is it like the Dutch cocoa powder? Is it the German cocoa powder? Like, what kind of cocoa powder is it? What brand is it? What's the quality like? Like, is it those adulterated ones that are just brown and weird? Is it those really nice dark ones? So the cocoa powder actually determines what your chocolate cake tastes like. So usually when you walk into a store, you might see one that is about $2. You see another one that is $3. You see another one that is $4. My dear, go for the one that is $4. Yes, I know you're trying to make money, and you're trying to maybe buy. You're trying to make your cost price as cost effective as possible. But some things can take your cake from wonderful to spectacular. So let's say, for example, you normally charge that cake for $22. You can say, oh, it's 24. Believe me, your customer would rather pay $24 for a spectacular chocolate cake than pay $22 for a great chocolate cake. Yeah, it wasn't bad, it was just great, but would they come back? Maybe. But the spectacular chocolate cake, would they come back? Yes, and they will tell all their friends. Okay, so yeah, you want to know the things you don't go cheap on. Let me give you an example of the things you don't go cheap on. Yeah, I think I'm going to make a separate video about this, but in this one, let me give you an example. You don't go cheap on cocoa powders, yeah? And sometimes the price isn't just like an indication of the quality, so you should try different ones out to know which one you prefer, yeah? But usually the price is an indication of quality, most times in my experience. Okay, so number one, you want to go cheap on cocoa powder, you want to go cheap on butter. Yeah, butters are very expensive. And buttercream in baking your cake, there's difference between butter and margarine. Yeah, so don't go cheap on buttercream on butter. You don't want to go cheap on cocoa powder. What else? You don't want to go cheap on a lot of things, on some tools and stuff. So I'll make a separate video about that. So that is how we've talked about focus on your customer relationship, nail down your recipes, have a definite list of what you offer, be certain of your cost price, and quality is very important. And number 6, be very patient. Oh, this is awesome. This is like the most important one, yeah? That's the final one. Be very patient. So let me give you an example. So 2 to 3 or 4 years after starting my cake business, I'll see some cakes on Instagram absolutely flawless. Like, you will sit down and take a screenshot and zoom every part. You can't find a flaw. Like, it's so perfect and so nice and so smooth. Like, everything is where it should be. And then I'll be like, okay, my customer wants the cake, so I'm going to copy it and I'm going to spend hours. I'm going to take my time and spend hours, and it still won't look like that. It won't be as neat, it won't be as polished, it won't be as fine. And I'll be frustrated. I think several times, like, there were times I cried. I felt like, God, what is this? Like, look at these people's cakes. What am I doing wrong? Yes, you should pay for master classes, you should go for classes, you should learn new skills and all of that, but trust me, sweetheart, you're doing nothing wrong. It just takes time. These skills take time to hone. You need to hone and perfect these skills. Like, when you do something over and over again, they can get better at it. So be patient with yourself and take it one step at a time. You'll get there. Trust me, guys, you'll get there. Okay, so guys, thank you, and if you love this video, please give me a thumbs up, and if you have any similar video ideas for me you'd like me to make for you guys, please leave a comment for me in the comment section below. So thank you guys, and subscribe to this channel if you haven't already, and remember to follow me on Instagram as _escapemeos. Thank you, and I'll see you in my next tutorial. Exhausting, babe.